Hey, it's me, Mystic Vortex, and thank you all so much for 50 subscribers. I never thought the day would come, and to celebrate this, I'm gonna answer your guys' questions that you left on my Q&A. I need your questions video and from the community post I posted. But first, I have placed out 50 light blue concrete blocks to represent each and one of you. And thank you all so much to be a part of this collection of blocks, I should say. Like, I appreciate this so much. Okay, so now I'm gonna be answering your guys' questions. And to start off, we are gonna take all the questions I got from the Mama Cat, since all the questions came in one comment. So if there are multiple questions in one comment, I will try to sort them out and make a narrative sense in a way, if that makes any sense. So what's the story about your username? I know I also got a similar comment from Sam, so I'll just take these two here at the same time. Story about my username, yeah. I don't think I actually put that much energy into it. I took the first letter of my first name, which would be M, and tried to do like a cool sounding word. I came up with Mystic, and I kind of wanted it to be longer and more like defined in a sort of way, since there could be multiple people that have Mystic in their YouTube tag or gamer tag. So then I just went into a dictionary and found words I found cool. So yeah, so I just put those two together. So then I got Mystic Vortex. What prompted you to start streaming / content creating? I've actually wanted to create videos and that sort of stuff for so long. I think this is all the way back in like 2011 or 2012. I wanted to start doing this since I saw like other Norwegian people make Minecraft videos or other kinds of gameplay videos, and I found it so fun, so I kind of wanted to start as well, but it took me a while to actually get around doing it, which actually leads us well into the next question there. How long have you been streaming / making content? Making content I've been doing since, I would say, 2013. Nothing never got posted, but me and a friend of mine, we were in one of our bedrooms. It was pitch black. We covered the windows and let no light coming in. We played Minecraft on our iPads and recorded with our phones, so it looks horrible looking back, and we just recorded. We never got to editing or anything as well. But a year later, in 2014, we started a Norwegian YouTube channel, and we actually posted a few videos, and we had some series we did together, and then we had some series we did just one of us, and I think we did that for like a year, and then it kind of fell off. And I have started 3 other channels in the time between 2015 and when I created this one, which was like a year ago, I think, around a year ago. So, but I never got consistent with them, so they just fell off and I lost interest. But now I'm here to stay, I say. And streaming I've just been doing for a little while. I think my first stream were back in December, I think. So, half a year-ish. And other than Minecraft, what games are you most interested in? I just have a simple answer: Pokemon. I played a lot of Pokemon in my childhood, and I'm still playing Pokemon to this day. And I'm not planning to stop. And those are my two favorite games, Minecraft and Pokemon. So I can play other games, but I've never found anything that hits me as hard as Minecraft or Pokemon. So where do you see yourself in a year? Well, I don't actually know, since if I just look at my channel from a year ago, it was almost nothing. And now I have 50 subscribers, so I hope in a year I have 100 subscribers. That would be fun. We have 2 questions from General Crusader, and the first one is, how did you get into Minecraft? I first heard some friends at school talking about some blocky game. And then I got into a conversation, and they talked about Minecraft and stuff like that, and they've seen this one guy on YouTube playing Minecraft. This is like the beta version of Minecraft. When I got home that day, I looked up that channel and watched all of the Minecraft content he had put up to that stage, and I watched all of it as it came out. So that YouTuber and those friends who talked about Minecraft is how I really got into Minecraft. Everything I knew about Minecraft were only from Norwegian YouTubers, because I sucked, and I mean sucked, at English at that stage. So I only consumed Norwegian content for a long while. And what made you start this YouTube channel? That's most because of I have always wanted to make videos. So it felt like a need, sort of, and some other personal stuff which I won't get into here. But I've always found it very fun. And we have a question from Creepygast. How many Boeing 747-100 can you eat before Jim Bob declares war? I would say that you are able to start eating a 747 before Jim Bob declares war. So maybe you can eat 0.01% of the 747 before Jim Bob declares war. You might also die because of iron poisoning. And we have a question from Troso here. What's one thing do you wish was a part of the game, and what's one thing you wish was removed? Well, removed, that's very easy. Phantoms, get away. Even though they are kind of helpful before you get mending with repairing elytras, but if you're already in the end, I guess you already would have gotten mending. But still, one thing I wish were a part of the game. Well, this will seem like a nerdy answer, but this is me we're talking about, so I really want Mojang to implement the movable tile entities that are made in Bedrock. I want to push chest furnaces and stuff like that with pistons. Please, Mojang. You have done this in Bedrock, and people have done this with mods in Java. I just want it in vanilla. And we have 2 questions from Axe the Shadow. If you had to move to another country for some reason, which country would you move to? I think I just had moved across the border, so to Sweden, since then I still have a short distance to my favorite theme park in Gothenburg. So that's a pretty easy answer for me. But if I would have to move a longer distance, I think I would have either moved to Italy or Greece. And that is mostly just because of the weather and good food. And the second question is pink or purple. I hope this isn't a color and then purple times you mean here. I hope both are colors. If it's not, I'm sorry, purple, but I like pink. And we have some questions from Sammy or Wambam. What made you accept my invitation to Dokicraft? As in just curious. And what feeling did you have after you got the invitation? When you first commented on, I think this is episode 3 of my Survival World series. And when I just saw the comment you asked for my Discord, I were really shocked. Like, what is going on here? This is such a bigger creator than I am. Why would you ever talk to me? So I were pretty stressed at the time, and when you asked me if I wanted to join Dokicraft, I were ecstatic. I could have physically flown alone to the moon. I was so happy, and I've always wanted to be a part of an SMP, so of course I'm just gonna say yes when I get that question. And what do you think of Aussies? Sam, I wish you didn't ask that question. No, I'm kidding. I think you guys are awesome. I think you guys are awesome, but also crazy because you live in Australia. Like, all the things that spawn in Australia is just insane. So you guys are insane for still living there. It's just a shame that the time zones are so horrible for us to meet up on the server. And if you had to fight 100 baby zombies or one giant chicken, what's your weapon of choice? Are we talking about the baby zombies in Minecraft and a giant Minecraft chicken? Or are we talking like in real life here? Since if this is just a giant chicken in Minecraft, I'm definitely taking the giant chicken because it won't do anything back. So then it's just a flame sword. But if this is real life, I think I actually would have taken the 100 baby zombies and have had what should I have used then? Maybe a plank with nails in them, so so it would get stuck and I'm just ripping their heads off or something. Would you rather have a pet creeper that loves you or a pig that betrays you? Well, that's a very easy question, Sam, because of course I'm gonna take, or is it an easy question? Does this creeper that loves me still explodes around me? Since if it still explodes, I'm gonna take the pig. Or would I? How bad of a betrayal are we talking here? I'm still going with the creeper. Since if it explodes, I'm just gonna keep it away from my redstone and my chests, so it would do minimal harm. What's the weirdest Minecraft block you'd eat in real life? And how would you cook it? Sam, serious talk here. What were you on when you wrote these questions? But if I had to choose one, I think I would have gone with the warped wart block, since it's still a fungus, and some fungi are edible, so I would probably just cook it in a frying pan with some seasoning, I think. If your Minecraft skin came to life, what's the first thing it would do? I think my Minecraft skin, if it came to life, would take axe and go and chop some wood, because I think it kind of looks like a lumberjack. Which mob would you trust to babysit your dog? Ooh, which mob would I trust to babysit my dog? Are we talking hostile, neutral, or friendly mobs here? Because if I can choose between everything, I would go for the iron golem. It could also be the snow golem. How many fish could a salmon bro if a salmon bro could bro fish? I think a salmon bro could bro a fish as long as the salmon bro is wearing the salmon bro head. So the entire ocean, I think. Salmon bros can take over the entire ocean. Best flavor of redstone dust. Ooh, now that actually depends on the power level. I think I actually like power level 8 because that tastes the most like raspberry. But power level 3 is also quite good. And we have 2 questions from Purple. The first one here is, what has been the biggest challenge you have overcome while building this channel? Oof, that's a hard one. Or not quite a hard question, but I think it would be at the start where I just posted videos and got almost no interactions, no likes, almost no views or anything, and I just knew I had to keep going because I would never grow if I stop now. If I stop now, I'm just gonna stay here. If I continue, I will grow eventually. So finding the motivation to still keep going, even though it seems like you're on a standstill, that must be the biggest challenge I've had to overcome. And the second one, could you tell us one or more than one if you want thing about yourself that you're proud of, but that people rarely mention? Oh, I don't know. I might not have the best self-esteem for this, since I feel like I'm not that great at things. But when people say I am great at some things, I always find a way in my head to turn it, or no, they're just saying that to be nice. So I'm not really sure. I could say I'm proud of myself for being me. Okay, that was all the questions I've got, and I would again like to say thank you all so much. I appreciate every single one of you. If you aren't subscribed, are subscribed, are liking the videos, are commenting on the videos, are disliking the videos, anything, I appreciate you so much. So thank you very much for being a part of my journey here, and I would like and hope that you stick around for the continuation of this journey. So I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.